8:21. As mentioned, this is the last day of May. June makes its debut tomorrow. And being at the end of May, it's the end of this segment of our Help Kids Shine campaign, but that doesn't stop because we're going to be continuing to emphasize what an amazing place the Niagara Children's Center is and why we need more and more people to understand how wonderful this organization and its people are. Some of the people who have been on board with us ever since this began have gotten that, and they've made some amazing contributions. You've heard on this radio station numerous times the story of MNP, the Licensed Insolvent Trustees, and Doug Stuive is with MNP, and they have been so good to the Help Kids Shine campaign, and joins me this morning. Hello, Doug.
Hi, Tim. Glad to be on with you this morning.
Well, we're really thrilled to have you on because once again, your campaign, the campaign has benefited greatly from the $5,000 donation to the Family Support Fund you've made. Why was that important to you, Doug?
Well, it was important to us because, in our business, right, we're helping people in the Niagara region that experience financial difficulty, and we wanted to be in a position to give something back to the community, and we see the Niagara Children's Center as, it's an organization that services the whole Niagara region, helps children with disabilities, and the Family Support Fund is there to help families where when you have children with disabilities, sometimes that puts additional financial stresses on families, and so we thought this is a way that we could give back to the community.
Yeah, there's almost a perception, it's a misperception really, that a lot of these medical bills are picked up by OHIP and various other things, and that families don't have to stress that much once they get into the Children's Center. A lot of this stuff is paid for, yet that's not exactly true, is it?
No, that's not true at all. And so, aside from, like our donation too, we've also done some, with the center doing counseling with some of these families in terms of budgeting and so forth to help them manage, because, it does put, a financial burden on families. And so what we can do is help, if we can help in some way, in some small way to alleviate that, then that's great.
Yeah, and when we're talking about the Children's Center and the families themselves, we tend sometimes to forget about the families, the sisters and the brothers and the parents who have to deal with this stress on a daily basis, which can cause all kinds of problems. And the more help they can get from the Children's Center, the better for everybody.
That's right, and we see that as something that aligns well with who we are, and if we can help, as I said, in a small way, it's great that we can do that.
We are big supporters of the Children's Center here, and we know you are as well. And that's a significant donation you've made, Doug, as on the part of MNP. For people who don't know what MNP is, just a quick thumbnail sketch about what you do.
Sure. So as you said in your introduction, I'm a licensed insolvency trustee, and really what we do is we help people who, have tried to fix their financial problems on their own, but have been unable to deal with those debt issues, and so we help them to try to get back on track and eliminate their debt, and basically to have a plan forward to regain control of their finances.
Well, we're always appreciative of that, Doug. Thank you so much for explaining all of that, why you've done what you've done, and a big thank you from all of us and all of the staff and the students and all of the patients out at the Children's Center. Thanks so much for this, Doug.
Okay. Hey, we're great to be a part of it. I was looking this morning how close you are to the total on the goal there, so I'm hoping that with the final push, we'll get right to the goal of $115,000 today.
Amen to that. We are just this close, and then your $5,000 is going to go a long way to helping us toward that. Thanks, Doug.
Okay, yep. Take care.
Doug Stuive, MMP, and of course, we are so close. In the past, we've helped with close to what was it last year, $104,000. This year's campaign goal is $115,000. And believe it or not, with just a few extra phone calls today from just a few people in Niagara, we can do that. So please make just a couple of seconds this morning at some point to make a quick phone call or go online. Because I know as of yesterday, I think we were at about $109,000. So if we can put that little push on today, we know how easily we can do just the little extra that's going to take us to our target. And by the way, a little later on today, I'm going to be racing plasma cars once again as part of the Bell Media team to raise some awareness about it all for the Children's Center. We're going to be doing that a little later on this afternoon over at the Ball Hockey Center. So we'd love to see you. Come on out and cheer on your favorite team, and maybe you can make your donation there as well.